That's the way to come in. Let you know that I'm here. Mic chat. How y'all doing, everybody? I'm here with Taurus monthly May reading. These readings right here for the month of May is good from spiritual guidance type. Not saying that I ain't trying to give you spiritual guidance all the time or anything. Maybe it just is a different title from saying general energy. What I was really hoping to do is kind of say that so maybe you could understand the way I'm talking. Just because I really don't know your background, whether you're a reader yourself, whether you visit other people, and when it comes, if I say the word general, what do you anticipate to come out and hear and all that good stuff when I be doing my readings. So me, I'm definitely talking about guidance, and where I'm guiding the readings to, or potentially hoping that I got a support system to guide the readings to, is inner peace. Okay. So with all that said, right? And if you go to any other videos, they're all going to be geared to inner peace. So that is a very repetitious kind of thing. Maybe not my introduction. I think I switched up a few times throughout randomly, but all of it still has the same main point. Which brings me into Taurus, your oracle card for, your first oracle card for the month of May is Scouring. Projection. The thing is with this other card right here, Skull of Darkness, and it says blind spots. For a minute I was really through a loop. I had to sit here first and be like, okay, y'all is talking about what? Because I could see, like, I forgot which zodiac sign I did it by the telescope. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really see this telescope, but what I did see was a mirror. But inside of the mirror, it was like two shadows, okay? And they was in like maybe a side view, domino type effect. I could see mostly the first body feature of the first one in partial, or the second one for sure. It wasn't a whole one, so I was like, okay. Now, that made sense when I looked at blind spot, because it was like, shit. You got blind spot in two ways. You got a blind spot with the way that you actually trying to discern what you're looking at. And then you have a blind spot because do you even know that person is behind you? Right? So it's like, I was like, okay, so, what is this all about? And it's all about still a little bit of manipulation, the way that I'm getting it. But let me get into the cards and see what they're gonna tell me what it's all about. So the first two cards that came out for you, Taurus, okay, is the Empress and the Lover's card. You got some major arcana energy going on here. But, with the Empress and the Lover, what I'm really thinking about is really the Death card. And I know you might find it weird for me to think of that with the Empress thing's supposed to go. But see, the Lovers comes, all of them could be read in reversal, right? And it's not that I'm saying that these cards necessarily supposed to be in reversal. What I'm trying to say is, it's like the Death card. The Death card mixed up with the Devil and Justice. And the high priestess, I say. Maybe the magician too. I'm saying it's a alchemy, right? It's an alchemy of what grows must recede. I'm gonna say it that way, that to get to the death card, right? What grows must recede. With these two together, it's like, I can't say it's 100% trading places, but trading places is a component, okay? Another component is like things beginning. Another component is things ending. So when I say trading places could be the component, if the process of your beginning ending is all about trading places, then yeah, kind of potentially, you know what I'm saying? But what is getting sacrificed? Now, and I'm saying that because of the blind spot, right? What are you might, somebody or anybody with this energy, you know, what you trading? I mean, you might know on the physical aspect, the tangible aspect, the event, the situation that you're in and everything, what's going on, right? You know your intentions anyway, and that person knows their intentions, or those people knows their intentions. So, what is really being traded off? Is karma. Now, the thing is, Taurus, right, with this energy, are you ready for new karma because you ridding your old karma? And I need you to really think about that for a minute, Taurus. Because it's like, you could rid maybe the aspect of the knowledge of you knowing this karma, right? But if the karma was never satisfied in the contract, right? You only inherit the same karma, just a different way. So, how many steps are you taking backwards and how many steps are you moving forward? Now, if you feel confident that you close that karma cycle and you're going back up in there, then it shifts you, right? You're going to hit that shift with the Empress, right? It's going to be like you in the universe. Okay, so you're the boss. Okay, I got you. I got boss energy inside of me. If it weren't for my boss energy, you wouldn't have boss energy, right? But it's all good. But since you can't really see me and we're going to be bossing this thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to just connect into your boss energy. And I'm going to show you within this boss energy whether it's completed. Whether you have the authority to trade places. You know, whether this is granted for you. You know what I'm saying? Which bringing me to the next cards, which is the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Now you're talking about some boss energy, right? That's that boss energy I was feeling. You know what I'm saying? The Queen of Pentacles is the fact you bossing on earth. King of Cups is you can't see me. I'm bossing in the way you move. Because see, your emotions going to play a role in your actions. Once that water start heating up, okay, the passion just really there. And the thoughts going to be kicking in from the steam. You know what I'm saying? So having the cups and the pentacles together, you know, that is alchemy by physics in the tangible world of education. Those two just go together because it's like we don't even eat without the water being replenished to the plants. That comes from the sun, the cleansing that comes from the rain. You know, the nutrients that's in the rain that we feel we understand and don't understand because we have invented purified water because we say it's something bad up in there too. Even though we could go to the seawater and people swimming and could swallow it, but it's something bad in the water we drink. But is that one period of time, was that a blind spot? Or how many years did it come to humanity to adapt to actually purchasing? Did it take to see contaminated water? Did it promote that fear, that shaming, that shaming that came with Jesus, right? That people always say Jesus died for our sins, and really, sometimes I be like, oh, okay, because he resurrected, so now you believe in reincarnation, but you're not gonna call it reincarnation because that's saying that you're gonna do something bad because you don't care about what you're doing this life because you're gonna get a second chance. Okay, blind spot and projection. Now, I could be the one that's projecting more on them, or maybe they could be projecting that energy of the nonchalant, and that's what made me come up with it. I don't know, but I'm trying to give an example of the mirror effect of projection. And you got to think the mirror, if I'm not too wrong, I think it's from sand, right? Very naturally grained. Could penetrate water, can hold water in place. It could hide water, So the scouring mirror is very important from the intuitive point of view when we're thinking about a mirror, and really the natural ability of what sand could do. And how that Queen of Pentacles could be that sand, and this King of Cups could be that ocean or that rain or that plant, or whatever it might be that you're using the sand for. An absorbent ability to hide things within the sand, which creates the blind spot. Now going to the next card, you got the King of Cups again. So then you have it twice, right? You got the King of Cups, and you have the World card, okay? And that's, I feel like, I'm always doing this as being in the vibrational flow of it, right? And it's so, I love it because, on a tricky side of the blind spot, just to put myself as an example right now and use y'all as projection, when I say that, right, because I pre-pulled the cards, how much analyzation do you think I really did? No matter what I say, you're going to project your own view, right? And that's the blind spot of it, with me being behind the camera and you only seeing what you're seeing because I'm making that speech, right? But am I being egotistic? Am I really telling the truth? And maybe my truth is bothering this situation because my truth is coming from my ego. And I know it. Want to know why I know it? Because I like to feel the messages when they come in. I like to be able to correct anything when I look down at the card. So yeah, that is part of the ego. So I'm giving this example. It's up to you to confirm your thoughts, because it's only an example. But just to give it on another level. Now, the next card that is coming up is the Chariot and the Two of Swords. Very interesting. But let me go ahead and get to the last two, which is the Seven of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Like, hold on. How this situation gotta have the Chariot and the Two of Swords? So you telling me that this is a nice little game that we about to play real quick? Huh? Are you telling me that we about to bring in a spring bling bling up in here? We about to have a summer bash. And then the Seven of Cups and the Page of Pentacles is answering that from like, yeah, we damn sure is. We about to party. We about to party. Hey. We about to party. And I like that. Because it's like, for real, what is it in your life right now, Taurus, that you trying to stop and not do? What is it in your life that you trying to do? And if you is on this spiritual journey, why wouldn't a bond be important? See, that's that Two of Swords coming out. Why wouldn't a bond be important? Why would it be important in those situations? And what you want to stop and what you want to achieve? Why would a bond and not having a bond be any type of significance? Now, it's not saying that you don't have to have a bond, because one thing about these readings, I'm reading the energy. So the bond that you might be thinking of is like, having a friendship, but, y'all got an association. I mean, we all have association with energy in some kind of way. So, right there, in answering the question before you drift off too far with the chariot, that chariot could pick up speed real quick, following behind the Seven of Cups, you know what I'm saying? So before you take off real quick, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, trying to slow it down on it when it comes to the bond and being energy. So if any time during this reading when I was talking to you, you felt your little shifts and stuff, take note of it. If you can, use it as something to guide yourself with. But don't use it and lean on fully. But sometimes we can't help but lean on it fully, because it's called developing knowledge. And if it weren't for the fact of the way we develop knowledge, why would I be talking the way I'm talking? So, that's a lot of blind spots. Because, while I'm talking the way I'm talking is a blind spot. For real, I can't 100% tell you. I don't know how much of the percentage I can tell you, but I know it won't be 100, because I know that I don't know as one of the responses inside of me when it comes to blind spots. So, so for real, I'm going to wrap it up. I hope, if you go visit any of my pages, I utilize my degree in philosophy. So that helps me with also my translations and everything like that, to be able to talk. And I love spoken words and poems and all of that stuff. So I have a way of putting things together. And I like doing that. I like the things that I accumulated over time that actually works to the advantage of my morals when it comes to the publications and of tarot. Okay, so I really do love that. So to sum it all up during the month of May, Taurus, it's a blind spot and projection. What is projection for you? What is blind spot for you? Now, the energy is saying that it's the summertime. What's getting going doesn't mean things don't stay going. And that means, like, because we done had a pandemic, maybe things did slow down. But it never stopped going with that chariot. Things changed a little bit, and, you know. So don't try to get overexcited about the situation. Your inner peace is kind of helping you in longevity. It's up to you and your beliefs that influences longevity. So if you're all about longevity for this month, Taurus, you got a great chance to understand the achievement of it and the side effects that comes with longevity, because longevity got side effects. So good luck to you.